Go.
I'm Cassandra, and today I'll be playing a social work student intern at a wet house in Rochester, New York called the Dorothy Day House, where I would be working as an advocate with chronic homeless and alcoholics. Today I'm meeting with a client who was referred from the Open Door Mission. This will be a first time. I am going to introduce him to the house and assess goodness of fit if our program will meet his needs and see if he would like to apply for a residency in a vacancy that is coming up. Hi, I'm Cassandra. I'm a social work student here at the Dorothy Day House, and I'm going to be meeting with you today to introduce you to our program. How should I call you? What would you like to be called?
Jack.
Jack? Hi, Jack.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, did you find the place okay?
Yes, I got great directions.
Okay, and how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need anything? Have you eaten today?
Yeah, I ate today.
You ate? Okay.
Thank you.
All right, well, great. Well, thanks for coming in. And before we get started, I want to let you know that this is a confidential meeting. Everything you say is kept right here between us. And so this is a safe place. You can say whatever you want. The only exception to that would be is if you were to tell me that you were going to hurt yourself or someone else and you had serious intent to do so, that I would have to report. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. So I'm going to introduce you to the program, and as I said, I'm a student here. I'm an intern at the Dorothy Day House, and if you decide this is where you would like to come and be a resident, I would then also be your advocate while you're here. So we would work together if that's what you like. And we can I can either tell you a little about the program, or if you have some questions or concerns, we can start with that. Which would you prefer?
I'd like to know a little bit more about the program, if that's okay.
Certainly, we can start with that. If you have any questions at any time, just go ahead and let me know.
Okay.
So, the Dorothy Day House is a wet house. Are you familiar with that term? Did they tell you?
Yeah, they told me that it's a house that's to keep people safe that are having severe drinking problems, and that there's no requirement for abstinence.
Right.
Just that we're safe.
Right, that's it. Now you came, Mark at Open Door Mission had said you were interested. Was that at your initiation? Did they refer you, or did you want to come?
Well, they had a group meeting, and they gave out they discussed it.
Okay.
And I thought that maybe it would be something that would be good for me, so I wanted to find out more about it. So Mark arranged it.
Oh, great, great. Okay, so good. Well, I'm glad you came here and you found out. What we are is we have residencies within the building, and we're constantly building new ones. They're little studio apartments, fully furnished with everything you need. When you move in, you become part of our community. We are a give back model, meaning that the residents here, they kind of contribute to everyone. We're neighbors, and we work together, the staff and the volunteers as well. We're constantly trying to build more units in order to bring more people in. And we have community rooms. We have a community rec room, community kitchen. There are family dinners every night. If you want to attend, you're welcome to, or you can eat in your own apartment. The community room is to celebrate milestones, have friends in, have family. We want you, this is your home, and it will be your home. And as you were told, there is no limits on sobriety. There's no requirements of treatment. We do provide that if you want. We provide a lot of services that you are all optional as you need. One of the things too is we also help provide medical. And so are there currently any issues that besides the homelessness that you're experiencing that you would?
Well, I mean, I have medical complications from the drinking. Some issues with my liver and stuff like that. But I mean, I have a doctor. I've got a primary care doctor that I've been seeing, and I know that it's very important for me now at this stage of the game to follow up with my health.
Okay, so now you are interested in keeping up with your health appointments.
Yes.
And you have a primary care. Okay, how long have you been drinking?
Years. I mean,
Years.
Years and years.
Years and years. Okay, it's very common here. So you'll be right at home with everyone. And now, how long have you been without a place to live? How long have you been that way?
Well, it's been on and off for years. I mean, it's been at least a year and a half to 2 years since
Wow.
I've had any type of, residence.
Wow. So you've been staying in shelters?
Shelters, once in a while I'll stay on somebody's couch, but
Okay.
that's really very far and few between.
Wow, for a year and a half. So you're very resourceful at finding what you need then. You're good at getting that.
The open door mission has helped me a lot to
Okay.
focus on things, so.
Okay. Now, was there anything in the Open Door mission that you particularly valued services-wise that we can make sure we have for you here?
Case management,
Case management, okay, we can do that. I could help set that up.
okay?
And then, so where do you see yourself, like in a month, that you're stable with a house, you're settled, you have a place to live? What would you like to see yourself be doing?
Trying to work on my drinking. I know that I've tried many times to quit, but it's just not realistic. So I'd like to try and decrease my drinking, so it could maybe help me improve my health as much as possible. So
Okay.
that's basically the crux.
That sounds like a good plan. So you want to minimize, mostly for health reasons, how
Yeah.
much you're drinking a day. Well, that's definitely something we can help with here. Again, there's no requirements.
Mhm.
But we can help provide you to different support groups, community groups, things like that. We do have people here on site who can help you with counseling, should you like that. And you kind of help set those goals yourself. You decide what that is that you want, and we will help every way we can for you to achieve that. Does this sound like something that you would really enjoy?
It sounds great. I mean, I'm really anxious too to look at the place and everything, so.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna take you on a tour after this,
Okay.
and we'll look at all the units, you'll meet some of the other people, see if this seems like a community where you'd like to be a neighbor involved. And again, you're welcome to spend as much time, in your apartment as you want, and as much time with everyone else.
Okay.
And we'll go over all the parameters of how people give back, and so it sounds like we'll do that. If at the end of that, you think you would definitely like to start the application, we do have a vacancy coming up, and I would love to consider having you come join us.
That
Does that sound
sounds,
good?
that sounds great.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jack, for coming in. Let's go take a look at the place.
That sounds great.
Thank you.